All right, so close your eyes for a sec, okay? Picture this. Turquoise water, white sand, palm trees swaying in the breeze. You're creating a little escape, right? And the Dominican Republic is calling your name.
Oh.
Am I right?
Oh, it's a classic for a reason. You know, the Dominican Republic has that perfect blend of natural beauty and vibrant culture. It just draws people in.
It does. It totally does.
Yes. Yeah.
But, and this is a big Bob, choosing the right resort in Punta Cana, it can feel like, I don't know, navigating a maze, but blindfolded. There are just so many options. They all kind of blend together after a while.
Yeah, and it's easy to get overwhelmed. You see all these resorts, and they're all promising paradise, but how do you figure out which one is your paradise? That's kind of where this whole deep dive thing comes in, right?
Right, exactly. So, you know me, research is my jam. You sent over your notes, some snippets you found online, and even a full-on article all about Sunscape Coco Punta Cana.
Yeah, you came prepared for this one. I like it.
Always. So we're really going to dive deep into all that material today. Hopefully by the end, you'll know for sure if Sunscape Coco Punta Cana is the one, if it checks all the boxes for your dream Dominican getaway.
It's all about finding the right fit. And before we even get into the specifics, I think it's helpful to take a step back. What are you actually hoping to get out of this vacation? Like, what are you picturing? Are you lounging by the pool with a book? Or are you more like adventure everyday kind of traveler?
So important. Got to know your vacation style. And speaking of details, one thing that kind of jumped out at me right away was the size of this place. Sunscape Coco Punta Cana has, get this, over 1,000 rooms and suites.
Wow. Okay. That's a lot.
Right. It's bigger than some towns I've been to. So does that mean it's like wall-to-wall people? Or does the resort have a way of making that many guests, not feel like a zoo?
It's a valid concern for sure. 1,000 rooms, that could go either way. But remember, it's not just about the number. It's about how they use the space, the layout. And from what I'm seeing, they've got a pretty good mix of room types. So if you want to wake up to a lush tropical view, they've got that. Prefer to have your coffee overlooking the pool, they've got that too. It's about options.
Okay, options are always good. And speaking of options, can we talk about everyone's favorite vacation topic? Food.
Let's do it.
Okay, so I was skimming through all this material, and let me tell you, 6 amazing first-class restaurants. It definitely caught my eye. Plus a grill, a cafe, and, are you ready for this? They even mentioned unlimited premium beverages.
Unlimited, did you say? All right, now you're talking. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. 6 restaurants is still pretty impressive, even without the promise of endless cocktails.
That's true. That's true.
So, do we know anything about the actual cuisines they offer? Because, I'm all for variety on vacation. You don't want to eat the same thing every night.
Oh, they definitely seem to deliver on the variety. So they've got this buffet called the World Cafe. I'm guessing that's, all your breakfast staples. Mm-hmm. But then for something a little fancier, they have a la carte options like DiMario for Italian, El Patio if you're feeling some Mexican, and of course, no beachfront resort would be complete without a seaside grill, right?
Sounds like they've thought of everything. Okay, imagine this. You start your day with a fresh tropical fruit plate at the buffet. Right. Spend the afternoon grabbing some tacos and margaritas at El Patio, and then you end your night with a romantic seafood dinner right on the beach at the Seaside Grill.
See, now you're just teasing. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. But food aside, a girl's got to have some fun, right? And Sunscape Coco Punta Cana, they are not shy about their activities. We're talking like shimmering pools, and get ready for it, endless activities. Endless. So spill the tea. What does that even mean? Endless activities.
It does sound kind of promising, right? But I gotta say, I've learned to take those, those resort descriptions. I take them with a grain of salt. So what kind of activities are we actually talking about?
So it seems like they're really trying to cover all the bases. Like for those who love the water, they've got the classic options. Kayaking, snorkeling, windsurfing, all that good stuff. But they also have options for those who want a little more, shall we say, adventure.
Ooh, like what?
Well, they've got diving lessons, even diving excursions. Okay, nice. So they've got the ocean covered. But can we talk about, those shimmering pools you mentioned? Because if we're being honest here, a pool day, or 2, or 3, it's non-negotiable for me. Gotta have my pool time.
Oh, absolutely. And it looks like Sunscape Coco Punta Cana, they have a pool for every mood, So you want that infinity pool. For those, Instagram-worthy moments, they've got you covered. Dedicated kids pool to keep the little ones entertained. Check. And then for those of us who just need a little peace and quiet, amidst all the vacation chaos, they even have an adults-only pool.
Okay, I'm sold. Where do I sign up?
Right. Plus, they mentioned poolside activities, so there's going to be something for everyone.
I'm already picturing myself, lounging by that adults-only pool. But speaking of, the younger crowd, this resort has to have something for families. What's the deal with this Explorers Club for kids and the core zone for teenagers?
Okay, so a family-friendly resort. It's only as good as its kids club, right? That's what I always say.
Yeah.
And it sounds like Sunscape Coco Punta Cana, they get it. The Explorers Club, it seems like, your classic kids club, supervised activities, arts and crafts.
Yeah.
All designed to keep the little ones happy and give the adults a little break.
Essential. Very important.
Right. And then for the teenagers, the core zone seems like the perfect spot. Hang out with other teens, maybe play some video games, enjoy some sports. They even mentioned karaoke.
Nice. Always a good time. Okay, so you've got the kids covered. The teens. The adults who are still kids at heart. But all this talk about activities, it's got me thinking, girls got to have some downtime, right? What about those of us looking for a little R&R?
Some relaxation.
Yeah. What does Sunscape Coco Punta Cana have for that?
Yeah.
I did see they mentioned a first-class spa, soothing treatments, even oceanfront massages. That's speaking my language.
Oh, absolutely. Nothing says vacation mode like a little spa day. And from what I've seen, Sunscape Coco Punta Cana Spa, it screams luxury, like a truly luxurious experience.
Give me the details. I need to know. I'm ready to be pampered.
Okay, so picture this. You start your morning with a massage. The sun is rising over the ocean. They've got it all. Massages, facials, body scrubs. They even mention, get this, a hydrotherapy circuit.
Ooh, fancy.
Right. And of course, no spa experience is complete without a sauna and steam room, to fully unwind, detox, all that.
Okay, I am sold. That sounds amazing. The perfect way to de-stress after a long day of, doing nothing, just enjoying paradise. But you know me, as much as I love lounging by the pool or, getting a massage, I get a little restless. Gotta explore.
Huh.
So did your research uncover any notable attractions near the resort? Because I know they mentioned the breathtaking Dominican Republic, so there's got to be something to see, right?
Oh, yeah. And that's one of the best things about Sunscape Coco Punta Cana's location. It's got easy access to some truly amazing attractions.
Like what? Tell me more.
Well, for one, there's Sona Island. It's a really popular day trip. It's known for those picture-perfect beaches, crystal clear, turquoise water, lush greenery. You might even see some sea turtles, maybe even some tropical birds.
Sea turtles. Okay, that's it. I'm booking a flight. What else?
So for those who, prefer an adventure with a little bit of natural wonder, there's Hoyo Azul.
Hoyo Azul. That does sound familiar. Remind me what that is.
It's this incredible natural swimming hole. Okay, it has the most amazing blue water you've ever seen. It's like this vibrant blue. Picture yourself swimming in a cave at the base of a limestone cliff, surrounded by all this lush tropical foliage. It's really something else.
Okay, you've convinced me.
Yeah.
Adding that to my list. Anything else I should add? Give me more.
Well, if you're a nature lover, there's the Indigenous Eyes Ecological Park.
Okay, I've heard of that.
It's beautiful, walking trails, freshwater lagoons, and you can learn all about the local plants and animals. It's really cool. And of course, you can't go to the Dominican Republic without experiencing the culture, the local culture. It's so vibrant.
So much to do. So little time. I need a minute to process all this.
Yeah.
It sounds like Sunscape Coco Punta Cana really does have it all. Something for everyone. But I am curious, is there anything that really makes it stand out? From all the other all-inclusive resorts in Punta Cana, what makes it unique? That is the million-dollar question, right? With so many resorts in Punta Cana, what makes this one different? What makes it special?
It's all about finding that balance. They want something for everyone, but they don't want to be, overwhelming or generic. It seems like they're really trying to hit that sweet spot. I mean, don't get me wrong, they've definitely got those gorgeous beaches. And the turquoise water, that's a given. But it's like they're saying, hey, we've got that, but we're also bringing the fun, the relaxation, the adventure.
It's like a choose-your-own-adventure vacation,
Yeah.
You can be as laid-back or as action-packed as you want.
Exactly. And I think that might be what sets them apart.
It's interesting because they don't seem to be focusing on just one type of traveler. They're not just for families or just for couples. They seem to have something for everyone.
Right, and they're doing it without, spreading themselves too thin, which can be tricky. They've got the diverse dining options, like you were saying.
Yeah.
Casual, upscale. They've got you covered no matter what you're in the mood for. And then the activities, they're really going all out with those for all ages.
Oh, and let's not forget about that spa.
Right. That's another thing they're doing well. They're creating an experience. It's not just come stay at our resort. It's come and treat yourself.
Okay, so let me get this straight. So if you're a family looking for a classic Caribbean vacation, but with some extra flair, Sunscape Coco Punta Cana could be a good option. Or if you're a couple and you want something romantic, but also with, opportunities to explore, maybe even have a little adventure, that's there too.
It is.
Even a group of friends, just looking to have some fun in the sun and, experience something new. It seems like Sunscape Coco Punta Cana checks those boxes.
I think so. They're covering all their bases for sure. Yeah. And that's really what it comes down to, right? Finding the right fit for you. Because a good resort, it's great. But the right resort, the one that matches your style, that's what makes a vacation truly unforgettable.
So true. All right, so for anyone listening, if you're feeling that Dominican Republic pull, here's what you need to ask yourself. Do you want your vacation to be, prepackaged?
Yeah.
Predictable? Or are you looking for a destination with options? Variety, maybe even a few surprises.
Because if it's the latter, Sunscape Coco Punta Cana just might be the perfect place for you to dive into paradise.
I love it. And with that thought, we'll let you get back to planning your next adventure. Until next time, happy travels.